Hello and welcome to all in this video lectures series on 8051 microcontroller. We are discussing hardware interfacing with 8051 microcontroller, and in today's video session we are going to talk one of the most important external hardware device interface with 8051 microcontroller, and that is analog to digital converter, that is an ADC, right? In short, in this video session we are going to talk about the ADC interfacing with 8051 microcontroller. So basically, the ADCs are nothing but analog to digital converters, and these are the most widely used devices for data acquisition. A physical quantity like temperature, pressure, humidity, velocity, which are say available in nature, or I will say as the natural quantities, these quantities are converted into electrical equivalent signal, which is in the form of voltage or a current, using a device, and that is called as a transducer or a sensor. For example, if you want to sense a temperature, we are using a temperature sensor. For pressure sensor. For humidity sensor. For velocity sensor. What basically it's going to do? Simple. Whatever the analog quantities are there, that analog quantities are converted into its equivalent electrical signal. So this is the first task, right? And this equivalent electrical signal is no doubt present in analog format. So simple, sensor is going to convert one form of energy into another, as we know that. And that one form is nothing but what? It may be like temperature, pressure, humidity, or a velocity. In short, the quantity that we want to measure, and that quantity that we are going to measure or we want to measure, right? So that simple converted into its equivalent electrical signal. Okay, and that electrical signal is what? Analog in nature, right? So we need analog to digital converter to translate analog signal to digital numbers. So we are using the microcontroller, okay, so that the microcontroller can easily read it. For example, simple, what is the need of this ADCs in or to interface the ADC to 8051 microcontroller? Let us consider we want to deal with temperature measurement system. I want to design a temperature measurement system. Okay, so what I am supposed to do? Right now consider I am there with one say room. I want to measure the temperature, and whatever this temperature is there, this I want to display on the display unit, right? So no doubt, to sense the temperature I am using sensor. So what the sensor is going to do? The sensor simple going to take the temperature, that is a natural quantity, as input, right? And it is going to convert that into equivalent electrical signal, and that electrical signal is what? As discussed, these are there into analog in nature, right? So here whatever the display unit is there, that display unit is interfaced to 8051 microcontroller, okay, and this 8051 microcontroller is going to understand only digital signals. Directly the analog signal it is not going to process. So what we are going to do? We are going to make use of this analog to digital converter, right? So these analog signals are given to the ADC, and now these analog signals are converted into this digital format, and now this signal is given as what? Simple, the input to 8051 microcontroller. Then as per the requirement, the microcontroller is going to process that input digital data and going to display on the display. So in short, the analog quantities which are present in nature are read with the help of sensors. The sensors are going to generate the equivalent electrical signal, right? So these electrical signals are again there into analog format, and these analog signals, in order to process, right, what we are going to do? We are going to give that to the ADC unit, the most important one, analog to digital converter, so that whatever this electrical analog signals are there, that are get converted into digital format, and these digital signals are easily say processed by any embedded system, and finally it is given to the proper output unit. Because this, in order to display the things on the output device, right, whatever the data that required, that data is given to the 8051 microcontroller, and 8051 microcontroller is going to operate on the TTL logic, transistor logic, which is nothing but what? Requires the analog format. So conversion of analog data into digital is very much important because the microcontroller is going to process only the digital data, and for that purpose we are going to deal with this. So that's why we are going to make use of this analog to digital converter, right? So basically there are two different ICs that we can interface. The first one is a 0804 and the second one is a 080, right? So simple, here I can use either 0804 or as per my requirement I may go with 080, right? Any of this IC I can use as an analog to digital converter, which is going to accept the analog input, and simple, it is going to process the input analog signal and going to produce the digital data, and this digital data is readily given as an input to your 8051 microcontroller, right? So let us talk about ADC 0804 interfacing with 8051 microcontroller. So better understand this, I am going to consider this IC. I took this snap from Proteus simulation software. You may refer the datasheet of this 0804, no issue, right? Okay. So here, this is what? This is a total 20 pin IC, right? So pin number 20 is for VCC. The most important, say, the pins that first we are going to consider for the discussion are CS bar, RD bar, W bar and INTR bar. Sequentially these are going to work here, right? So the first CS bar. The CS bar is what? This is simple, the active low chip select input signal, right? So this signal we have to give from 8051 microcontroller, right? And this should be what? The active low signal, right? So what we are supposed to do, we have to give or we have to connect the CS bar pin either to ground, or from microcontroller we have to send the logic low level. So what will happen, once I am going to say send the active low signal on this pin, what will happen, the CS bar is get activated, and in short your ADC chip is activated for the operation. So the first, what we are going to do, simple activation of the chip, and this chip activation is done by whom? The CS bar. C stands for chip, S stands for select. So chip select signal, as it is an active low signal, simple, we are going to put this as a CS bar, and whenever we are going to send one simple low signal on this pin, what will happen, directly that chip is get enabled, right? So here, say this is my 0804. So first of all the activation is done with the help of this CS bar pin, right? Now the second, RD bar. RD bar is also what? It is also an active low signal, right? So read input signal and used to read converted data from ADC. Okay, so means what? No doubt we are going to give the analog data as an input to it, right? To this ADC, I am going to give the analog data as an input, and when this ADC is going to complete the analog to digital conversion, no doubt it is going to give the digital data. So whenever you are going to read the digital data from this 0804, right, what we have to do, we have to activate this RD bar signal, right? And this is also what? This is also an active low input signal, and this signal is also given from 8051 microcontroller, right? So first what we will do, we will generally see the pin configuration of this 0804, and again we are going to, after this we are going to discuss the programming steps here. So during the programming steps, again sequentially we are going to talk about all these pins here, right? So the first pin is what? Chip select pin. We have to send the active low signal in order to enable this 0804. The second pin is a RD bar. Once the digital data conversion is complete, analog to digital data conversion is done, to read this digital data from ADC to microcontroller, this RD bar signal is used, right? The next one, this is what? The WR bar. WR bar is what? This is again a right enable, simple, active low signal and input signal, right? Input signal in the sense what? This signal is also given from where? 8051 microcontroller. Okay, we are going to send the active low signal from 8051 microcontroller, and for what purpose? This is basically used to inform the ADC that just start the conversion. Now the picture might be little bit clear to you, right? What is that? No doubt this 0804 is this ADC pin chip is there with me, right? At the input side, I am there with this analog data, right? So this analog data may come from sensor or from anywhere, right? So the data which is analog in nature, no doubt is given as an input to 0804. And it is not like that. Once you are going to give that data directly to 0804 and it is going to start converting that analog data directly into digital format. There are certain steps. What is my first step? First of all, we have to activate the chip, right? Even though the analog data is present at the input side, first we are going to activate this chip. Once I have activated this chip, second task is what? We have to send a command, right? What command? Simple, start the conversion. Let's try to do this. Simple, start the conversion. So once I'm going to give this WR bar, means active low signal on the WR bar pin, what will happen? The analog data which is present at the input of 0804, that analog data conversion into digital format begins. So unless and until you are going to give this WR bar signal, even though your input analog data is present, the conversion not begins. The moment at which we are going to send this WR bar signal, at that moment only the data conversion from analog to digital format is begins, right? Then the next one, the next important pin is what? The INTR bar pin. Okay, so this is what? This is actually the output signal. Output signal means what? This signal is given by ADC towards the 8051 microcontroller. Just try to get this. Chip select, RD bar and WR bar. These three signals we have to give from microcontroller, right? As we are going to interface this with 8051 microcontroller, this CS bar, WR bar and RD bar, right? These signals we have to give from 8051 microcontroller to 0804. Okay, whereas the last one, that is what? The INTR bar. INTR bar, this signal we have this 0804 automatically going to return back to 8051 microcontroller. And this is what? This is generally the active high. Normally it's a high signal, right? Fine. And when it is used, when the data conversion is completed, this pin goes low, right? Means what? By default the status of this pin is 1. At the moment at which it is going to change from 1 to 0, what we are going to predict? Whatever analog quantity that present at the input side, that analog quantity is completely converted into digital format in this way, right? So what we did? Simple. First activate the chip. In short, the steps: first activate the chip, right? Send the command to start the conversion. So I'm going to activate the chip, then the analog input is there with me. When I'm going to send the command, the analog to digital conversion begins, right? And the moment at which the analog to digital conversion is finished, means entire input analog quantity is converted into digital format, this INTR bar, means high to low transition, is done on this INTR bar pin, and that is now read by microcontroller, and then to read the data, this WR bar pin is set, right? So in programming sequence, later on again we are going to discuss the step. First we have to configure this pin, then this second WR bar pin, then wait for the response of INTR pin, and at last we are going to deal with this RD bar pin, right? So in this way we are going to perform the programming for 0804, right? Now these are the steps, right? So here this analog ground, digital ground, these we have to connect to ground. The reference voltage generally plus 5 volt we are going to put here, the V in plus, V in minus, right? Sorry for this. So whatever this input quantity is there which is coming from the sensor, V in we are going to connect no doubt to ground, right? So whatever the analog quantity is there which is coming from sensor, so that analog quantity is given as input to this V in plus P, right? Means here I am going to give the analog quantity as a input, right? So simple, just give the analog quantity as input. So whatever this analog data is there with me, this analog data is present on this V plus P, right? So give the analog quantity as an input, enable the chip, send the start of conversion, wait for INTR bar. Once the INTR bar is finished, send the WR bar. And whatever the digitally completed or converted data is there, so this digital data is present on DB0 to DB7. Means these pins are going to carry the digital pins here. Sorry, not digital. These are the going to carry the digital bits, the digitally converted data. Okay. So these are the general steps. Okay, so first of all, define the port pin connection and do the port programming, right? So then configure the 8051 microcontroller pin, right? So the data lines which are connected as an input, because here the interfacing diagram is like this. We are there with 8051 microcontroller and now the ADC 080, right? So analog data, so it is coming from sensor and it is read by 0804, right? Once it is going to read the data, means who this 0804 is going to read the analog data, we have to select this chip. So the chip activation directly we can do by connecting the CS bar to ground. Okay. Now the analog data is present at my input side. So what the first step we have to do? We have to do the some configuration. What is that configuration? This is for, say, I will say the WR bar pin. This is the RD bar pin. This pin I will say as my INTR bar. Okay. And the most important, the 8 data lines here, which I am going to connect, or through which I am going to read the digital data, because ADC is going to read this analog data and going to convert it into digital format, and that digital data is read by 8051 microcontroller on one of the port pin. So this entire port pin configuration we have to do, means the pin which is connected as WR bar, configure this as output, the pin which is connected as RD bar, configure as output, the pin which is connected as INTR bar, configure that as a input, right? And then whatever the data that generated by 0804, which is in a digital format, to read that, the port pin that we are going to utilizing, again configure that as an input. So this is called as what the port program. So data lines connected as input, WR bar connected as output, RD bar connected as output, and then INTR bar connected as input. And in order to do the same, WR bar is 0, RD is 0, INTR is 1, right? Then simple select the make CS bar is equal to 0, means this chip selects. Now the entire things are ready. Now the analog quantity read from sensor by the 0804, and to start the conversion, send low to high pulse on the WR bar pin. So once I am going to send this low to high pulse, what will happen? The conversion from analog quantity into digital internally started by the 080, and once it finishes, it is going to send this INTR signal. So when INTR is equal to 1, what it indicates? The data conversion still in a process, and when INTR is equal to 0, the data conversion is complete. So once the data conversion is complete, send the WR bar signal to read the data, and by sending this WR bar signal, okay, what we are going to do? We are going to read the data from 8051. Okay. So this is what the steps for programming of 8051 microcontroller. So in short, first activate chip. After activation of chip, send start of conversion command. So this is done by simple sending the WR bar. Wait for conversion to complete. So this is done by monitoring the INTR bar pin, right? So when it is 1, the conversion is in a process, and when it is going to change from 1 to 0, the conversion is completed. So after doing this, what we have to do? Send read signal, that is WR bar signal, high to low signal. Okay, and after sending this, read the digital data. So these are the simplified steps. Okay. So these are the basic steps for the program, right? So this is a timing diagram for 0804 program. This timing diagram basically tells us the standard procedure by which the ADC is interfaced with 8051 microcontroller. To better understand this, just consider one generalized concept. Suppose we want to celebrate birthday of our friend, right? So what we will do generally for this? Simple. First of all, no doubt we require a cake. So first we are going to select a bakery, right? So once we final this bakery, we are going to give order to bakeryman to prepare the cake. So once we order this, we are be there into relaxed mode. Then the bakeryman is there in the preparation, or he is preparing the cake. Bakeryman. Okay. And once he finished with his work, he is going to inform that the cake is ready and simply collect your cake. So once we get this information, we will visit again the bakery and we are going to pay the amount. Okay, visit the bakery, pay the amount, and just collect the cake. Right. So this is what say the simple scenario that we are going to carry out, or the steps that we are going to follow when we are going to say prepare purchase a cake to celebrate the birthday. Now just correlate this with an ADC concept. This is a totally generalized one. So first what we did to buy a cake, first select the bakery. Now bakery selection I will say as ADC chip selection. Right? Just select the ADC chip. Once I am going to select the chip, then I am going to give the start of conversion signal. That is what I am going to enable the WR bar signal. Once I am going to give the WR bar signal, simple I am there into the relaxed mode. Let the ADC start the conversion and just finish it. So once this ADC is going to finish its conversion from analog to digital format, simple the ADC is going to give us the information that the data is ready. So that task is simple done by this INTR bar P. And once it's done, simple we are going to visit and play as to collect the cake. In the sense I am going to send the RD bar signal. So once the RD bar signal is given, directly I am going to connect then this digital data. So in this way I am going to follow this cycle to interface the ADC with 8051 microcontroller. So which step that we done at the first? Simple. First of all, I am going to deal with the chip select, and we know that in order to select the chip, we have to send the active low signal, right? So the moment at which I am going to send this high to low pulse, right? I am sending this active low signal, the chip is get selected. So what is the first step that we done? Simple chip select. So once we select the chip, we have to send the simple this what we call the WR bar signal, and in order to do the same I am going to issue this. So the moment at which this pulse is provided, what will happen? The conversion starts. So this I am going to say as a SOC, the start of conversion, right? So once this WR bar signal, that means the conversion begins, right? So we are going to wait for the status of this INT bar to change. So by default it is 1, and the moment at which the conversion is completed, the status of the pin is going to change from 1 to 0. So what it indicates? The moment at which the status is changed from 1 to 0, whatever the input analog quantity is there, that is get completely converted into digital format. And now to read the data, I am going to issue this RD bar signal, that is from high to low pulse, and after sending or issuing this RD bar signal, the data is copied on the data lines. So in this way, this entire ADC basically works. The ADC 0804 interfacing is done with 8051 microcontroller, right? So here consider this as the simple interfacing diagram. Here what we did, simple, the ADC 0804 is interfaced with 8051 microcontroller. Okay, so here as per the requirement, this CS bar, as we are continuously select the chip, the CS bar, analog ground, digital ground, and V in minus, we are going to connect to ground, right? And the analog signal we have to give as an input to V in pin, which comes from the sensor. So here this variable pot is representation of the sensor, because here when I am going to change the resistance, whatever the input voltage that applied to V in pin, that goes on changing. That represents your analog nature. Okay, so this analog quantity is given as an input, right? Then the P2.3 pin is connected as INTR, P2.4 pin is connected as WR bar, and P2.5 is connected as a RD bar, right? So first I am going to send, or I am going to enable the chip select, then the WR bar signal followed with RD bar, and this simple the INTR bar I am waiting here, right? And the clock information is provided. The clock input is fulfilled through the external clock here, right? And the data, the analog to digital conversion once finished, so whatever the digital data which is there on DB0 to DB7 pin, that is read on this P3 port of 8051 microcontroller. And the same taken data I am going to display on port P1, and I am connecting the LEDs here. So whenever the analog quantity is fluctuating, in response to that, this LED rate of LED glow is continuously goes on changing, which represents what, say, the digital signal, right? So one LED, suppose it is on off on off on off on off, so what it represents, 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 as my output data. That is what the digital data, right? So in this way, simple, the program is, we are going to develop a program in such a way that the ADC 0804 is interfaced with 8051 microcontroller. We are going to read the digital data from ADC on port pin P3, and the whatever data that we read, simple, that I am going to display on port P. Okay. So let us see the code for this program. Okay, so here is the code. Define P3. So through P3 we are going to take data as an input from ADC. So that's why port P3 is defined as an input, and whatever the data, finally the digital data that received, right? So that as it is I am going to display on port P1. So I am going to declare the port P1 as a output. Okay. So for delay I am defining one delay routine. So as shown in this circuit diagram, right? Here the RD bar is connected to P2.5. Okay. So as shown, this RD pin is connected to P2.5, WR bar pin connected to P2.4, and INTR pin to P2.3, right? So as per the requirement, we have assigned the labels here. Then as we are going to take a data as an input, just try to get this input means what? Whatever the digitally converted data that available at the output of ADC, we are taking inside of this microcontroller, and that too we are going to do with the help of this port P3. Okay, so here that we are going to do, right, through port P1. So the P3, sorry, so the port P3 should work as what? Simple, the input. Okay, so for that we declare the port P3, the input label, wherever the input label appears, it represents port P3. So input is equal to 0xFF means what? The port P3 is going to work as a input, right? And now the data which is digitally received, as it is I am going to forward on port P1. So port P1 is going to work as output, so the P1 is declared with a label as a output, right? So here the output is defined as what? 0 0, right? Now the first and most important thing, as simple seen in this what we call this timing diagram, INTR, the by default status of pin INTR bar is what? 1. Okay, so here 1 in the sense what? This signal, just try to get this INTR signal is given by ADC to 8051 microcontroller. So this specific port pin should work as what? Input. So what we did here, simple, this INTR I am going to make as a 1. So the INTR pin, that is what? P2.3 is going to work here as a input. Okay, then while 1, I am going to repeat the process. So first I am going to send the WR is equal to 1 delay, so 1 low to high pulse. Okay, simple, by default all the port pins are going to work as an input. So the moment at which I am going to send the WR is equal to 0, what will happen? Initially by default the WR bar is high, then I am going to send it low, and then high means 1. What? This 1 pulse is provided as a WR bar, means start of conversion. So the moment at which I am going to send this start of conversion, right, means the start of conversion here, right? Now INTR is equal to 1 means what? When, as just seen, the moment at which the INTR is going to change its status from 1 to 0, it represents what? The analog to digital conversion is completed. Means what? We have to wait until the status remains 1 as it is, right? So here I am going to define INTR is equal to 1. So the code will remains over here, and the moment at which it is going to make 1 to 0, what it indicates? Simple, the conversion is completed. So to provide confirmation, I am making this INTR equal to 0. Then I am going to issue this RD signal. So RD signal I am going to make high to low. So as it is going to change its status, right? So RD signal is issued, then I'm going to read the data, and whatever the data that we read, simple I'm going to send on the output here, right? So in this way we are going to follow the steps. Simple, first chip select, that by default done by connecting this chip select pin directly to ground. Okay, the second thing, what is that? Simple, INTR I am going to configure as an input. Send the reads first of all, right, means the start of conversion signal, then wait for conversion to complete. Once the conversion is done, simple send the read signal and read the data and send it on the output port. Okay, so let us cross check the output, how exactly it will look like over here, right? So to provide better understand, let me zoom it over here. Okay, so no doubt whenever the voltage, the 5 volt maximum voltage is provided, what it indicate 255, corresponding to this all my LEDs should be get turned on here, right? So here I am there with what, 4.9995. Okay, so here when I am going to change this resistance, right, my analog input quantity is continuously changing, and in response to that the LEDs are, the rate of blinking of this LED is changing, means what it indicate, the digitally converted data is also fluctuating. So right now my input is 0 volt, corresponding to 0 volt not a single digital level is generated. When it is little bit half of it, I am getting some variations. So in this way we can cross check this ADC 0804 interfacing with 8051